New turn. Jamboree!
Wow!
Wario time! Ho ho!
All right!
Luigi time! Oh! Ho ho!
Bonus minigame.
Yeah!
Oh! Okie dokie!
Okay, Papa Luigi!
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah! Oh, yo! Yeah! Oh, oh! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Winner!
Yeah!
Only 5 turns left. Home stretch.
Yeah!
Ho ho!
Woohoo! I am yeah! Hey! Yeah! Woohoo! I am yeah!
You got a star.
Wario time!
No, no, no! Oh,
Versus minigame.
Oh, yeah! Ah! Okie dokie!
Okay. Scappa Luigi.
Yeah!
Start.
Yep. Whoop. Yep.
Yeah!
Yep. Ah. Ah. Yep. Hop.
Yeah!
Yep. Ah. Yep. Hop.
Ouch!
Hop. Yep.
Finish.
Quack!
Winner.
Wow!
all right!
You got a star.
No way!
Luigi time. Ho ho!
Oh, yeah! Wow! Go!
Duel minigame.
Okie dokie!
El Scappa Luigi.
Yo! Yeah! That's a plan!
3, 2, 1, go!
Wow! Yeah!
Minigame.
Wowie.
Yeah. Hey, that's a plan. Okie dokie.
Okay. It's double Luigi.
Start.
Yeah.
Ho.
Yo.
Hop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo.
Ho.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo. Yeah.
Ho.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo. Yeah. Yo.
Finish. Winners. Only 4 turns left.
Oh, yeah. What? Don't.
Duel minigame.
Yeah! Woohoo! Hiya! Here I go!
Yeah, baby. Okie dokie. Yeah, baby.
Start. Finish.
Hey. Oh.
Winner.
Yeah. Wild time. Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
All right!
Oh. Luigi time. Yeah.
Item minigame.
Wowie.
Minigame.
Oh. Yeah, baby. Okie dokie.
Okay. It's double Luigi.
Start. Round 1.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Yes. Ho ho!
Round 2.
It's hot.
Yes.
Yes.
Goody!
Final round.
Yes.
Yes.